Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
The Phoenix Codex is a big, theatrical, metaphysical thriller that treats structure as part of the story, not just a container for it. Bradley Rogue builds the book as a palindromic mirror, with ascending and descending arcs wrapped around a central point. And that design gives the whole thing a ritualized, incantatory feel, rather than a straightforward adventure novel rhythm. The opening makes its intentions clear right away. It's also a novel, also a seed, also a key. That line captures the book's whole personality. It wants to be read as fiction, transmission, puzzle box, and initiation text all at once. At the center of it all is Dr. Notori Syra Evren, who isn't just a protagonist so much as the book's tuning fork. Her synesthesia, her academic outsider status, and her role as a traveler through patterns of recurrence make her the ideal guide for a world built on hidden frequencies, ancient architectures, and repeating catastrophes. The book follows her through interrogations, prequels, secret histories, temporal jumps, and revelations about the Phoenix cycle, and it does so with total conviction. Rogue writes like someone fully committed to the reality of his invented cosmology, and that commitment gives the novel its distinctive heat. The book wants myth, conspiracy, sacred geometry, speculative archaeology, simulation theory, apocalypse, and spiritual transformation, all in the same breath. Sometimes that makes the prose feel deliberately overwhelming, but that excess is also part of the reading experience. This is a book that likes pressure, repetition, symbols, and declarations. It keeps returning to numbers, mirrors, cycles, names, and encoded meanings until the language starts to feel ceremonial. Even the reading instructions invite you to treat the novel as an object with multiple valid pathways, which is a pretty revealing choice. The Phoenix Codex isn't shy about asking the reader to participate in its pattern making. The most interesting thing about the novel is how openly it explains its own method. In the author's note, Rogue says, "The Phoenix Chronicles make no claims to historical accuracy. They are mythology, but mythology that is aware of its own mythological status." That self-description is useful because it points to what the book is really doing. It isn't just telling a story about hidden truth. It's dramatizing the human urge to arrange history, fear, destiny, and transcendence into one giant, meaningful design. That gives the novel a strange double quality. It's earnest and self-conscious at the same time, immersive, but also always nudging you to notice the architecture holding it together. The Phoenix Codex is less a conventional novel than a designed experience, and that's what makes it memorable. It reads like a fusion of esoteric manifesto, sci-fi myth cycle, and visionary character saga, all organized around symmetry and recurrence. Readers who click with its wavelength will probably admire the sheer audacity of the construction and the intensity of its voice. Even when it gets wild, it knows exactly what it's trying to summon, a story where reading becomes a form of initiation, and where narrative structure itself becomes part of the spell.
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.